Welcome back to my channel, Dada's Dialogue. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you know that you have not subscribed, please, I'm begging you, kindly subscribe. This is the only thing that keeps me motivated. So by subscribing to this channel, I know that my effort is not in vain. In our today's video, we'll be talking about whether it is really possible to come to the UK without having much experience. Or do you need your certificate to back it up before you can come? Perhaps your diploma certificate, your degree certificate before you can come. I decided to share this video because I see so many misleading video or description on YouTube these days. Some people, because they know that this is something in vogue, many people are coming through this route. This is latest development in the UK. So many people who just want to drive traffic to their vlog unnecessarily will now create a kind of caption that will entice people, and as a result of that, you'll just be seeing how to migrate to the UK with no experience. Please note, the purpose of this video is not to discourage anybody. Like I used to say, this channel is just to share the rightful information with you. So I believe that if there are right information, if you are well equipped with the information you have, then you'll be able to make a balance. You'll be able to make a right decision for yourself, whether this thing really worth it or not. So I'm not to make any decision for anybody, but I believe that you are supposed to know what you want to make decision of. You're supposed to be well equipped of the information before you can make the right decision in your life. So, and that is the reason why I'm sharing this information about whether it is really possible to come to the UK with no experience, as people are saying it. Well, let me tell you the truth. It is bitter, but the truth is that it is really difficult to come to the UK with no experience. Unlike what people are saying, I know that this is not what you want to hear, but that is the truth. However, this doesn't mean that you cannot come to the UK at all with no or minimum experience or no certificate to back it up. Yes, it is no longer news that carer has been added to the shortage list here in the UK. And as a result of that, organizations are having the privilege to recruit international nurses or carers who will be working for them as care assistants in the organization. Nevertheless, let me ask you this question. Supposing you have a company, who are the type of people will you like to recruit in the company? Is it going to be experienced one or inexperienced people whom, although you can treat them or train them to understand everything in the organization and they will be able to do your work perfectly? But during the processing of this training, it takes time, and as a result of that, it may not yield the result you are looking for instantly. Or will you employ people who you know that as soon as they start working, even though you are going to train them, you just need minimum training for them because this is something they've been doing, but maybe to just be able to adapt to the system at which you want to run your company? What type of people are you going to employ within these two situations? I know quite all right, you're already saying that, of course, you will employ those with maximum experience because that will bring about instant success to the company. And that is proper. That is a very good decision. And that's the same thing. It is applicable to every organization, not only your own organization, even the care home you are thinking you want to come to here in the UK. And as a result of that, I cannot say that it is not possible for you to come to the UK with minimum experience. I cannot say it is not possible. Nevertheless, I can tell you that while it is possible, it is extremely difficult. First of all, I hear people saying that what you just need is maybe your auxiliary nursing certificate, most especially in a country like Nigeria, whereby you can just go to a hospital to learn nursing and they will issue you a certificate. Yes, truly, you can use this certificate to work here in the UK, but it is not going to be an easy task. First of all, You need to write the exam, the IELTS, as well as many other exams that you may not even know. Nevertheless, having all the qualifications, maybe you pass the exam, but now it's now left to your certificate to judge. After passing the exam, you still have to believe that no organization will recruit you without seeing your experience or your certificate to back it up. Now, when they are seeing certificate of auxiliary nurse in so hospital, whereas there are influx of people applying for diploma certificate as a nurse or maybe even degree certificate as a nurse, whom do you think they are going to likely recruit first? So, like I said, I don't want to discourage anybody in this video, but I'm just trying to tell you so that you will know that while it is possible to come to the UK without having much experience or without having the reasonable certificate, so to speak. I'm not saying that having auxiliary certificate is not a reasonable one. No, that is not what I mean. But in this case, I'm talking about reasonable certificate like the diploma certificate, which is the normal certificate for nursing, or the degree certificate, which is the bachelor certificate. These are the most reasonable certificate that organization accept. And as a result of that, it is extremely difficult for organization to say, okay, we want to go for auxiliary nursing. Nevertheless, I'm not saying it is not achievable. At least in my own experience, let me tell you the truth. I am not a nurse in my country. It is my wife, so I came as a dependent. It is my wife who is a nurse. In fact, the bitter truth is that when I even applied for a work here in the UK, I did not submit any CV. I did not have anything because my wife is working in the organization. It was so easy for me. I have been trying to avoid the work because I don't even want to work as a carer. And having the necessary certificate in my country, I believe that I may easily get other job. And truly, I'm getting some job. But unfortunately, because of someone must be with the child, with our kid, that's the reason why I decided that it is only me that can make the sacrifice for the family, because I'm under the dependent visa of my wife. So because of that, I make the sacrifice. I cannot work anyhow work. So, and it was our last decision that let me go to the care home and be working there. So as a result of that, I went to the care home. I did not submit any certificate. It's just as if they've been looking for me, because the truth is that either you like it or not, they are short of staff. And they will always be short of staff, because here in the UK, the people who are doing it are not much. So because of that, they are now recruiting outside the country. That is the reason why you see them coming to developing country, even some developed country, to recruit their nurses and all that. But I'm here. That is the reason why it is easier for me. I already have the work permit. I can work. They don't need to sponsor me on anything. It's only the training they need to train me. And when they train me to their own taste, to their own satisfaction, then they will now say, okay, you can be working with us. You are certified by us and no problem. So while you are working with them, they are teaching you the necessary trainings that you need to know to be able to do the work smoothly and diligently. So in our own case, it is different. If you know that you are already in the UK, I don't think you have any problem. Even without any certificate whatsoever, you don't need to have a kind of qualification before you can work as a carer. But coming from foreign country like Nigeria, like Ghana, Zimbabwe, and every other countries like that, I don't think it will be easier for you to come with the auxiliary nursing certificate that people are saying. So it is just not going to be easy. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that you cannot come through that route, as I've said it before. But while it is not going to be easy, what are the things that you can now do to make it more easier? Let me be honest with you. There are so many online websites that you can go to and achieve a kind of certificate from them, a carer certificate. This will definitely boost your CV, it will boost your CV with them. Then make a good CV for yourself. Make sure that the CV you did covered every aspect of you, your caring work and everything. And at the end of the day, looking at it, seeing the fact that you already have a kind of qualification here in the UK, they know that someone at least has trained you to become a carer here in the UK. It may boost it. And even with that, it is not a guarantee. It is not a yardstick. Despite the fact that they are lacking staff, they are lacking carer in this country, you will still see that when they want to recruit, even within the country, they still have taste, they still have choice to make, because they just don't want to recruit anyhow person who can put the organization legacy in jeopardy. So because of that, they want the best for the organization, and it makes it extremely difficult to come without having the qualification. So what am I trying to say in essence? I'm not discouraging you, like I said, but I'm trying to let you know that while it is possible to come to the UK as an auxiliary nurse, it is extremely difficult to see an organization who will be able to sponsor you. Do you know how much they will be spending on you for the sponsorship? So it will be extremely difficult to see an organization that will be willing to sponsor you with an auxiliary nursing certificate. Nevertheless, it depends on the situation of the company and how they really need your services. Maybe if you have the best way to package yourself, maybe it may be easier for you. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I don't know. But I think it is logical when they see someone who has the experience. In this situation, it is not the money that is their problem. Unlike some countries that might be thinking of, okay, since we don't have the money, let us recruit people whom we can pay a kind of major amount for them. That is not the case. In fact, minimum wages here in the UK, I think, is around 8.6 or 8.7 pounds. So there is minimum wage per hour, and because of that, they must meet it. And coming from abroad to the UK to work, you must be under minimum of 20,000 pounds per month, per annum. So because of that, it is not the money that is really the problem. And when money is not the problem, then what they will really want is what will benefit the organization instantly. And this is what brings about a qualified nurses or experienced nurses into the situation or into the matter. So if you know that you are a qualified nurse in this case now, and maybe you've been writing your exam, you are not passing the IELTS, the CBT and all that, then this is a very good opportunity for you. You can come to the UK. I know so many people here in the UK whom it was when they came here, maybe I even know someone whom we are working together in a care home, that the husband, it was when they came here, the husband applied. The husband is a nurse, the wife is also a nurse. So the husband applied for his own IELTS here. After passing it, he applied for the OSCE. He passed the OSCE as well as the CBT, and now he is a qualified nurse registered under the UK NMC. So it is very possible to achieve all these things while here, if you know that you are a registered nurse. As a result of that, if you've been writing the exam, you did not pass, just come. I see this country as a very good country to live in. And if you come, believe me, you are not going to regret coming to this country as either a carer or a registered nurse. And if you know that you have your diploma certificate before coming, like I said, it is much more easier because you'll be earning the money and progress your career. So in our today's video, I think I have come to address the fact that while people are making it to be easier, at least people are telling you that you can come to the UK with no experience and with your auxiliary nursing certificate. In this video, I think you've come to know that while it is possible, it is extremely difficult to achieve. So as a result of that, the best thing for you to do, if you know that, of course, you don't have your diploma certificate, and maybe UK has been one of the countries you've been aspiring for, and you just really want to come to this country, then I will just advise you, you can Google search it. I can also attach some of these websites where you can do little training. Some can even be free of charge, while some charge you just little amount of money. You do the training, they will certify you. If they certify you, you have UK certification, then this can boost your CV. But having a carer certification or auxiliary nursing certification in your own country, then I don't think it may really help. So because of that, I think the best thing to do is to get a kind of certificate here in the UK. And having gotten that, then you know that you are good to go. By that time, you put it in your CV, people or organization will be willing to employ you. They will know that you have a kind of better opportunity, or you are at edge compared to those who are just an auxiliary nurse. Nevertheless, I'm not saying that as an auxiliary nurse, you cannot be employed. You cannot come to the UK. No, that is not what I'm saying. It is in fact possible for you to come without having any experience or any certification except your auxiliary nursing certification. So it is possible, but like I said, it is extremely difficult. And that is the end of our today's video. I hope that one way or the other, you've enjoyed this video, you've learned one or two things in this video. If yes, you know that you've done so, kindly do subscribe to this channel if you know that you have not subscribed. And also you can share and like the video. This will boost the visibility of the video. At least it will make people to learn from what you are also benefiting from. So until the next time we'll be seeing again, I say one love.